Hey guys, this is Philip Chamberlain with the Bighorn Angler. Today we're going to show you the fly, the Trip Saver full tutorial. Today we're using Vevus A-dot thread and fluorescent orange. We're going to pop a size 16 Scud hook in the vise. I like Kumoto, cheap and strong. And then a 3/32 fire orange tungsten bead. So we're going to get started here by attaching our fluorescent orange thread right in the center of the hook here and working rearward, just securing the thread. Now we're going to grab our ultra wire, small and black. We're going to place that right on the center of the hook, and again, work rearward with the thread to secure. Now we're going to grab our Holo Tinsel, medium in black. I'm going to work the thread all the way down to where the bend really starts to get a little bit more aggressive in the hook. And this is where my dubbing noodle is going to start. We're using a custom dubbing of Scud Sow Rainbow, Jameson Oyster yarn, and some Senyos laser dub and tan. About 1/3 mixture of each, using a coffee grinder to mix this up. Here we're creating the dubbing noodle. Again, with dubbing, we like to do less is more. It's easier to add more dubbing than it is to take it off if you have too much. Make sure your dubbing noodle is nice and tight and uniform. It just helps to make a sexier bug. So we're getting ready to wrap this towards the bead. Make sure you cover the orange thread at the very back of the bug and working forward towards the bead. Nice and tight, uniform wraps, making sure no orange thread is exposed. Now once your dubbing is tied in and you're satisfied, grab that black Holo Tinsel, lay it right across the back of your Sowbug there, and tie it right in with 3 wraps to secure it. And I like to fold my tinsel on the back and give it a couple more to really secure that tinsel. Pull it tight, give it a snip. Now you'll see me do a half hitch here to secure my thread and put it on the wing of my rotary vise to get the thread out of the way, so you can see me do a technique called palmering, which is where you wrap your wire the opposite direction of your dubbing noodle. Here, this is the palmering technique. I'm going for 5 to 7 segmentations, so 5 to 7 wraps around the Sowbug itself. This is going to create a durable factor on the fly and hopefully catch multiple fish before it falls apart. Here you're going to see me secure the wire with 3 to 4 wraps and give it the old helicopter spin, where you just pinch the wire and spin it until it snaps cleanly. Once your wire is snapped off, go ahead and grab your whip finishing tool and give it a good whip finish with 3 to 4 wraps. Once I'm done with the whip finish, you're going to see me grab some UV resin. I really like the Loon Flow, works great. Just a little dot on that thread to secure everything, glue it in place just so you got a lure instead of a fly, just so those fish don't tear it apart. Let it cure for 5-6 seconds so it can soak into the thread material. Grab your UV light and give it a nice flash. Make sure that stuff's nice and cure. You can see that rainbow dubbing just starting to show itself. The fish really enjoy that stuff. It's crazy. They like it a lot. Now I'm going to grab my fingers and kind of pinch it and manipulate that tinsel to make sure it's right on the back. Once you're done with that, go ahead and grab your Velcro brush, dubbing brush, whatever you need to pick, and pick out that dubbing. You're going to pick that dubbing out on both sides of that tinsel, and what we're doing is creating the Sowbug legs here. This can take a little bit of time. Be gentle with it. Your dubbing brush can pick out the wire and break the tinsel, so you don't want to be going Hulk smash on your fly here. Just be gentle and slowly pick out that dubbing until you're satisfied. You'll notice I'll do this a couple times where I'll pick it and make sure the legs are out. I'll give it a trim. And once I'm done trimming, I'll inspect it and go, it looks a little thin over here, and I'll grab that dubbing brush and give it another pick, and you'll see that here. Once you're satisfied with your dubbing, you notice I grab both sides that I've picked out and kind of stretch them to the side so I can get a good trim and make this bug uniform. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that subscribe button down below. There's your tutorial for the Trip Saver.